Have you ever woke up and wondered what was wrong with you? You knew you wanted to be elsewhere, that there was more to life than the life you were living, more than the bills you were paying, the job you were keeping. Look to the horizon, to the sunsets. Your answer is there. Put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and step into the nomadic lifestyle. You will not regret it. Hi everybody. Well, here on Tammy's RV Nomadic Life, everybody has observed the big change in me. Yeah. And the long-awaited video of how and why I became this way is here now. And you know what, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you understand. Remember, I'm not trying to shove nothing down your throat. But also remember, my channel will never be taken down. Never. For those seeking the truth, it will be here. This is actually my life, my video vlog. So I don't care if you want me to delete a video I made a year ago. It ain't happening. This is my channel, my videos. Nothing comes down, nothing goes away. As a matter of fact, I'm here to stay. Enjoy the video. I hope you understand. Peace out. Bye-bye. Just adjusting my camera again. It seems like I'm doing that all the time these days. So, you guys, today I've been promising to tell y'all about why I've changed the way I have. I touched a little bit on the headdress and some of my beliefs with that, and now I'm going to touch on what changed me in my heart and finish changing the outside appearance. And before I even get started, I just want to clarify, I am in no way trying to shove my religion down your throat, my beliefs down your throat, anything. I am simply stating why I am now the way I am over the way I used to be. So please know that that's in my heart. Also, I've waited, dropping different kinds of videos on both channels to touch the subject, because I figured that if the people who didn't like the stuff I was posting in the first month that I was back, then you might as well just let them go now, because they definitely won't like me when I'm done here. Just saying. So anyway, grab your coffee. And you guys, I'm really tired. Y'all know I have a new puppy. You know, it's like a newborn. She has me up about every 2 hours. She's doing great though, but I am exhausted. So if I look tired, I am tired. And I also get forgetful when I'm tired. Now she's taking a nap, and I need to talk to you about this. So, yeah, I made notes. Like I said, I've been tired. Coffee, and more coffee. And with that being said, I want to thank you for your beautiful comments and your support when I talked about head covering and the questions. I loved them. But one of the major questions that I was asked was, what are you? Are you a Muslim now? Are you, what was the other ones? Yeah, no. I'm not a Muslim, and I'm not a Jew. What part of my beliefs come and the Jews believe in them as well. First, let's clarify. The Jews are 2 tribes. There are 12 tribes, some say 13, that was brought up out of Egypt. Okay, Judaism is a religion. It's not a nationality. The nationality is Hebrew, you guys. So even our father Abraham was not a Jew. Just saying. Because Judaism wasn't around then. Judaism, Yeshua, Jesus you call him, said it was man-made law. He often talked to the Jews about coming for the lost tribes of Israel, the lost house of Israel. I mean, it's all over the New Testament. So with that being said, I am not Jewish. I'm still very much a Christian. Yeah, I say it that way for a reason, because I consider myself a Messianic. Um, oh gosh, see, I told you guys I'm so forgetful. I'm a Messianic Hebrew, and simply means that I'm from one of the lost tribes, and I believe in Yeshua Messiah. You call him Jesus. So with that being said, I am a Messianic Hebrew. Now, some people call this Hebrew roots, Torah Observant. You know, I don't try to title myself, and you know, sometimes there is fluctuations in titles like Hebrew roots or Torah Observant, and I love those people. Don't get me wrong, but there's, you know, this isn't a church where there are laws and bylaws and what we believe written down. This is a movement that Yahweh, you call him God, has put on the hearts of a lot of people. And there's no organization that lays down rules and bylaws for us. So you'll see sometimes fluctuation in the belief if you go to research what I'm saying. And if you want to research some of what I'm saying, I will leave some links down below on a couple of channels that I watch. I'm going to mention one just straight out. It's easy. It's called New to Torah. The 2 is a letter, so it's new, the letter 2, Torah. One of my favorites. And so I just want you guys to know there's another one that's called Unlearned. Yeah, and those are 2 of my major channels that I watch. Now, there are some out there who try to tell you that you have to be a vegetarian. Well, that's not true. That's nowhere in that's man's law. See, let's go back a little bit. So now that you know what I am, I'm not a Muslim, I'm not Amish, or any of those other religions. I am not a religion, really. Anyway, as I do, if I glaze off thinking about it. Starting last year around September, right about the time that my RV Life channel blew up, I was considering getting off that channel. I had been praying, and I had been praying to my God, my Yahweh, and I had been asking him to show me, because for years I believed in Yeshua, and for years I followed Yahweh and Yeshua, but it seemed like I was lacking something, like it was missing something. Even my oldest son said, "Mom, something's missing." So much so that I read the Bible over and over and over and over, especially the New Testament, trying to figure out what I missed. Yeah, I missed the beginning of the Bible, that's what I missed, but anyway, just saying. So anyway, I come to a point where I couldn't even get on YouTube anymore. Not even to watch videos that I love to watch. It was a time of quiet. It was a time of solemn quiet, you guys. Soul searching. And when I finally came to the realization about the way I dressed, is how it started. I was reading, and something came up about making your brother sin. And I thought, well, geez, I don't make my brother sin. And in my spirit, I knew that that was a lie. The way I dressed made my brother sin. And then so I started searching in scriptures, and I found tons of scriptures about dressing modestly. The beauty needs to come from within. Being a quiet, gentle spirit. And you guys, being raised and born a biker, I was anything but calm and gentle. You know what I'm saying? But I also realized that in my heart, I might be held accountable for the sins I was causing for my brothers. Because women, we've all walked through the grocery stores. We know how men look at us sometimes when we're dressed caddly. Just saying. I mean, you don't even have to be dressed caddly. You could just have on something that's a little tight, and guys, you can see it in their eyes. So the first thing was the change of my outer. It was to start dressing more modestly. which I had no clue what that was. I knew I couldn't wear pants anymore because, yeah, the Torah, which is the first 5 books of the Bible, said that I, as a female, couldn't wear men's pants. Couldn't wear pants because pants were made for men. Couldn't wear men's socks or men's shoes. I couldn't cut my hair like a man. I mean, so much stuff that my head spun. I have a whole new wardrobe of, yeah, of modest clothing. And you know what, you guys, I have to say, wearing a skirt past my knee every day is so comfortable. I can't even begin to tell you. Now, you'll get your own little style. I have some. You have pictures of me. Some days I wear these. Some days I wear, you know, a wig. Some days I wear a complete wrap. But you'll get your own style about you if you want to go this way. This is what I came out. And I never wore much makeup. I wore eyeliner and eyebrows. And I've only been wearing eyebrows for the last 10 years because mine are so gray you can't see them. That's why I got glasses to go right where the eyebrows are supposed to be. Just saying. But anyway, so in the beginning, my walk started with what I was causing my brother to do. Not my sin, but what I was causing my brother to do. I was causing them to sin. That's how my walk started. So I changed the way I looked and dressed. And then I started searching, because I have to tell you, a lot of what I was searching for kept leading me back to the Torah, to the first 5 books of the Bible. Stuff that was not really addressed, well, some of it, but not in depth or detail in the New Testament. And so I realized that I kept going back again and again and again, and most of the scriptures were in Torah. So with that being said, I knew in my heart that that's the missing link. I knew it. I knew that was it. And the first thing that came to my heart was I wasn't to follow the laws of man. And I'm not talking about the laws of your land, because we're supposed to obey government, but I'm talking the laws and the rules made up by the leaders of the churches, regardless of what religion you are. The only laws we have to follow are the ones laid out to us in Torah. And now we're going to touch on that real fast. I thought, my goodness, 613 laws? I can't even keep the 10 Commandments. And you want me to obey 613 laws? Like, that's going to happen, all right? You know? But as I dove into those 613 laws, I started to realize that over 200 of them pretty much just pertain to the priest. And then another half of that pertained to just men. And then some of that pertained to farmers. And some of that pertained to women. So it really came down to very few for me. And I thought, that's more doable than the 10 Commandments for me. Because, you know, guys, I got to tell you, I have a terrible temper. I do. I have a terrible temper. I have horrible thoughts about people who upset me. You know, I sin every day. I am not perfect. I never have been. And when I leave this earth, I will not be perfect. I just wasn't made that way. Just saying. So, but through all my researching and growing closer and closer to knowing what Torah was, and the 613 laws that I didn't have to obey, over 90% of them, I was wondering how my Messiah fit into this picture. Well, Jesus is written about, Yeshua, all through the Old Testament, all through it. He's even written about with Abraham. Yeshua, Messiah, is all through the Old Testament and the Torah. And I have to say this, that the 2 tribes recognized as Jews, they even know that the lost tribes of Israel have to come back before their Messiah is going to show up, which just happens to be at the same time our Yeshua Messiah is supposed to show up, right?
Where'd you go? Hi, you blue eyes. Hi, Missy Bernie. I rub my belly, Mom. I rub my belly. Hi, baby. Hi. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? Her so pretty. Those blue eyes. Those blue eyes, Dad. Oh, her so pretty, pretty.